YouTube, what is up? This is Nail here. Nail, good fella Nail. Finally posting an actual new video to my channel now. Um, if I still find some more like throwback videos, I'm gonna definitely post them on here. So, of course, my previous channel was Beaters to Heaters and all that. Uh, this might be a little early as far as like a discussion video, but I just figured I'd do one anyway. Fuck it. Um, Today's discussion is Jordan Remastered quality. What I think so far. I feel like if you've been buying Jordans, at least in the past 2, 3 years, you got an honest say so on this. I'm assuming that you bought already a 2015 pair of J's, a remastered Jordan, of course, and I did just that. I got the Columbia fours, and they were actually pretty good to me. I passed on the Oreo fours because I had the Air Flight 89s in that exact colorway, except it didn't have the speckles on it, so it was kind of pointless. But the Oreo fours, they look pretty cool too, and they're straight to me as far as quality go. But um, I read the comments and I want like on various videos, and I just want to say my little piece. I think the quality is cool or whatever. As far as the price, I really don't care for. Um, Let me stop saying um, at one point, I think long ago, probably in the early 2000s or something, people hardly remember that, but and I know a lot of newer people really don't remember, but I was a teenager around that time, 13, turned 13 in 2000 and, stuff like that. So it was different completely. But back then, J's and stuff, they were like crease easy. And to me, the before this remastered stuff, like before the remastered, like the low quality, quote unquote, that we were at, actually stopped a lot of the creasing. Like, for example, on the Jordan 5s, that terrible, you guys are calling it terrible leather and stuff. Yeah, it could if you're gonna raise the price for some, increase the quality of the materials, but that actually stopped a lot of creasing. Honestly, only way you could really get deep creasing in like leather that wasn't that great, like that kind of leather, like the Jordan 5 leather from 2013 or something, is if you was like relay running, like you really had to fold your foot to actually get a nice, mean, ugly crease into it. Now, you know, just by walking simply, you can get like a nasty crease in a Columbia 4 or maybe a Jordan 10, because there's so much leather and toe box right there. But am I really complaining? Not really. I slowed down on the Jordan thing. Most of my collection is already. Uh, I got most of them anyway. At least of the most of the key ones that I want. Still a few here and there that I still want, but it really doesn't matter. I'm satisfied, and I'm very diverse. Like right here to the right, we just got all like Jordan boxes, but the rest of them is just like other ones, other Nike retros. Even in the white boxes right there, that's Fila. Um, yeah, so I just get diverse with mine. As far as like the other Nike retros, those are still coming out the same. Like, you know, some it's either hit or miss sometime with the Nike regular Nike retros. But as far as the retro Jordans, um, I'm also a fan of the sevens as well. I know I just switched it up a little here, but I'm also those fans of the sevens as well. And I heard some people been talking down on that as far as like the peaks not being colored. As far as like that, I think they can't really too much control too much of that because too many people are not too many people, but it's being produced at a mass amount. And when you got shoes that's produced in large amounts, it's hard to perfect a painting on each triangle evenly and all that stuff. So that's really not a big deal to me. The French Blue Sevens though, mm, I think eventually I'd cop them like later on. Some people was disappointed with them, took them back and everything, but they're okay with me. I definitely wouldn't want to pay like 200 for them or anything. Under retail is best. My next subject is I really don't got too much to say on the quality. You either gonna buy it or not, and obviously people is still selling out. But big one I want to talk about is definitely reselling. Sneaker reselling is it really worth it? Is it really worth something getting into, or I know it's really like looked down upon. I guess however you eat is the way however you eat. If you actually selling kicks, you know, you actually turning a decent profit, then great. But I feel like all that stuff gonna die out soon, though. And the reason that being is because it's only but so many OG colorways, and it's only but so many times it's only but so many things you could do with a shoe to make it limited before it get played out. Um, with that midnight navy, the pre-grape Jordan 5, also known as the Hornets 5. Uh, I feel like that kick is like maybe if they would have kept it, like if they would have put the nubuck on it that they had as a sample. I'm so happy that we actually got the grapes as we know it. They up there on the box up there. We got the grapes as we know it today with the white, teal, and purple because you know, those kick so much ass over the Midnight Navy ones. The Midnight Navy ones probably would have worked in like 2000 or something. Or back when the metallic and white Jordan 5s came out or whatever, like back in the day. But now, not really. I think that leather on there is like lightweight, kind of weak. Um, and that brings me in, like I said, to the reselling thing. I don't see that actually being anything to really like resell. As far as like looks in general, to me, in my opinion, like I said, I wish it was nubuck one instead of leather. Not too much of a big fan of blue all like that. The midnight navy blue is okay, but you know, I'm definitely in a red a lot. So I think they would have moved some units if they actually put some nubuck on it. Also, of course, if they would have put the Nike Air on the back like they did in the sample, that'll look great. Um, I seen the sample picture anyway, the OG, and they actually had a yellow sole. I like shoes that have character, and that definitely have worked for me. And yeah, I definitely probably would have picked up one if it was like that, but I definitely wouldn't have paid no 200 for it. Hair 7 is worth 200. But I don't want to keep y'all here too long, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail. This is a continuing. I'm just break off and then just do another part or whatever, part two, as far as like sneaker resellers, so I can get into it more in depth. This is coming from me as a because I actually sold them before and I actually bought them, so I've been on both sides of the fence via eBay. And yeah, man, I don't want to keep y'all too much long. And my saying is, y'all already should know. Well, y'all will know soon. Is let that bitch breathe, man. And I'm talking about life, and I'm talking about kicks, man. Life's a bitch. Sometimes you need to let it breathe, and also rock your kicks too, man. Don't just stock them and let them breathe. Peace. Till the next time.